When it comes to caring for vulnerable adults, we think of their carers providing hands-on help with daily tasks. But overnight, when the vulnerable person is or should be asleep, that care, albeit unseen, continues. Claire Tomlinson-Blake brought a case against learning disability charity MENCAP. She was paid around £28 for a 9-hour sleep-in shift, but was only paid minimum wage if she was disturbed.
Sometimes the nights would be uneventful, and that would be fine because that means that the people that we were working with were quite happy and fit and well. But then there were always times when you knew that perhaps somebody was a bit unsettled, so you'd keep an extra ear out for them. We were literally holding people's lives in our hands. If you get it wrong, then that's a very real risk for the people that you're supporting.
But despite Claire's legal appeals, the Supreme Court judge today ruled sleep-in carers should only be paid the minimum wage of £8.72 an hour for the time they're awake.
What it's exposed is there's a serious loophole in the national minimum wage legislation, and that, I think, hampered the judge's decision, and we'll be calling on the government to urgently reform that and close this loophole.
In a statement, MENCAP said they'd contested this case because of the devastating unfunded back pay liabilities facing providers, estimated to be around £400 million. They added that if the ruling had been different, it would have severely impacted on a sector which is already stretched to breaking point. Some providers would have gone bust, and they say ultimately the people who rely on their care would have suffered.
It's the ultimate betrayal of people who are some of the most hardest working and dedicated employees in the country.
At the start of the pandemic, we stood on our doorsteps and clapped for carers. Those carers who are still fighting for minimum wage say they just want some permanent recognition and respect for their work by day and by night. Catherine Jacob, 5 News, Beverley.